Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel or a new subscriber, my name is Courtney. If you're just new, hit that subscribe button and become one of my friends. I put up videos now back on schedule every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so look out for that. So in this video, this is going to be my first health video on this channel. So during the beginning of the year, I made a video of things, like I think it was a talk with Court type of video, and I said in that video that I wanted to do health on this channel, to kind of go along with my blog, because on my blog I do talk about health and fitness and stuff like that, and things that I do, and so people can relate into stuff like that, because I feel like there's not a lot of people willing to share like their weight loss journey or willing to share how much weight they have on their blog when it's a fashion and beauty blog. So that is what I wanted to do. So in this video, since it's going to be my first video, I am so freaking nervous because I really didn't know what type of health videos I wanted to put on this channel. And I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for a while, because remember, I made that video back in January when I mentioned I wanted to do health on here, but nothing has happened, and it's already March. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come up with something and just do it. And that's how you have to be for a lot of things. You just have to just do it. Like, stop thinking about it. You've been overanalyzing it too much. Just do it. So in this video, I am going to be sharing with you guys grocery stuff. And when I say grocery stuff, it's not just like, oh, I went to the store and bought this, I bought that, this is what I buy, to make myself to eat. No, I'm actually, if you did not know, a vegan. Yes, I'm vegan. And I wanted to share basically that you don't have to shop at, these mass market type of grocery stores, like everyone shops at. Like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, stuff like that. Like you usually hear people, on a vegetarian or vegan diet usually shopping at. Yes, it is the easiest way, but I feel like you have to make it fun. Like, you don't want to just go to a grocery store. I know I personally don't just want to go to a grocery store and be like, okay, here's my section. I can pick whatever I want in this section, type of thing. I like to make it like kind of like a game or an activity, like a fun activity. I want to be like, I'm going to this grocery store, I see a lot of good sales here, and I'm going to look around and actually see what I can get and what I can eat. Because what you don't know is usually those stores, those little stores that no one really talks about and stuff like that, is usually stores that have the best deals for fruits, vegetables, your nuts, your beans, and all that healthy stuff that, you want to buy. So when it comes to grocery shopping, for me, I don't live in an area where vegetarianism and veganism is such a big thing. Yes, I do live in California, but I don't live in the Bay Area. The Bay Area, I know, has a lot of things like that. I know San Francisco has a huge thing like that. Like I know where all the freaking Whole Foods is in San Francisco. You have no freaking clue. Yeah, and stuff like that. But I live more out, like I live in the valley now, and the area I live in and stuff has, more, I guess you can say, traditional stuff. There's different ethnicities and stuff like that. But when it comes to my ethnicity, being of, color and African American, veganism is not really, is not huge at all. Like, let's just be completely honest. And then we have, the Hispanics who have, their meat products, and then we have Asians, and then they have their markets that sell meat and stuff like that too. So yeah, I can tell you stories about me going places and ordering food and being like, I don't want meat with this, can you take out the meat and add vegetables? And they're like, you don't eat meat, stuff like that. So let's just get into where I shop at in groceries. The main place I mostly shop at around here is basically like, I do go to a Mexican market, which has a variety of, different fruits and mostly fruits, like a nice fruits, different fruits that you would find, like let's say at a Safeway or something. They have vegetables, they have spices. Their spice selection, you guys, their spice selection is real. And I go there a lot. So we'll just say that. And I actually really suggest that if you do have a Hispanic market in your area, check their ads and see what they have, because they usually have a lot of sales on, fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So the main things that I get, I'm going to share now. Some of these things I buy all the time I go shopping, and usually when I go shopping is usually one time every 2 weeks or something like that. It all depends on how much food I bought that first time or how much I eat and, like stuff like that. Okay, so the first thing I would like to talk about is beans. Yes, beans. We all need our beans. You can buy canned beans if you don't like to cook your beans, soak your beans, type of things like that. But I would say watch out for the cans. We all know canned foods has extra salt, to make it preserve longer and stuff like that. So I would say watch out for that. But if that's all that you can do, or you're not a good cook and stuff like that, you can go for that. But for a cheaper route, because think about it, that can is like $1 something, $2. Even if it's like some change, it's still like $1. And when you buy a little bag of beans, the little bag of beans is usually what, $3? Something like that, two something, three. So basically $3. And this was like some change for a pound. So in that one pound bag that you bought for $3, I can buy like 4.5, 5 pounds. Get what I'm saying? So that's why I like the ones where you can scoop how much you want into one of these, I don't know what you call these bags, and take as much as you want. So in this bag, it is pinto beans. So I have this big old thing of pinto beans, which I can soak and cook up and have that. Remember, like a little bit of beans, like 1 pound of beans can last you like the whole week. So if you do prep your food, which I highly, highly suggest that you prep your food if you're a vegan, like no joke, prep your food, prep your rice, prep your beans. Basically, that's like basically all you need to really prep. So you can throw that in with your vegetables and everything, and you can be like good to go. You don't want to have to think about anything. That's what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be nice and easy, fast, go eat, be done with it. So beans. Next thing, I always get this every time I go to the grocery store, because you guys, I can go through some quinoa. You have no freaking clue. So I get this bag, and at the Mexican market, they have this bag, and this bag is a pound of quinoa, and it's kind of high. I'm not gonna lie, it is like $4 for this bag, but like I said, a little bit of this goes a long way, and I get this every time because instead of having rice, because I love carbs, you guys, and when it comes to rice, I don't want to be making a lot of rice. Rice can become thick. My stomach can feel like I just ate so much, and then that bloated type of feeling where it feels like you need to fast type of thing. Yeah, so I do have quinoa, but if you can't find quinoa, you can get rice. I suggest brown rice. And try to find the sacks of rice, just like for the beans. If you can't find these type of beans and you see a big old sack of beans and it's a good price, get that. Stock up on what the basics are, the beans and the rice. Stock up. The other things I like to get, I don't get these all the time because I don't go through these that fast, are these two. So this is chia seeds. I love to put this on basically like everything. I put it in smoothies, I put it in my oatmeal, I put it in my ice cream. I put this like on a lot of stuff. So yeah, chia seeds. And the other one is flax seeds. I usually just use flax seeds sometimes in my oatmeal, but I usually put it if I'm blending up something, stuff like that. It's kind of thick. So that is for that. And now I'm just literally dropping everything. Next is when it comes to your milk product. You can get, all types of alternatives of milk. You can get soy milk, you can get almond milk, you can get coconut milk. What else? That's all I can think of. I love this. This is the Blue Diamond Almond Breeze milk, and I love the original unsweetened milk. So like I was saying, I'm basically the only one that drinks, you know, an alternative milk. So this milk lasts a while for me. I usually buy 2 when I go to the store, just in case, you know, my boyfriend wants to drink some, because I know he does like it in his cereal and he likes it in his protein like powder after workout type of thing. So he sometimes does have some of this, but other than that, I'm the only one, and I don't be, you know, going through milk like that. Usually if I have to put in a recipe, you know, of course it's going to require more, or if I'm making a blended up drink, it's going to cost more. But usually when it comes to me blending up, you know, fruits and vegetables in my NutriBullet, it's usually just me adding water. I really don't add milk. I don't ever add milk. So yeah. So I usually get, like I said, 2 of these unsweetened. I would highly suggest the unsweetened one, you guys. I know a lot of people say that the unsweetened one is not sweet enough. I feel like it is sweet enough. I feel like it's perfect. Like, I mean, and it's less calories. So yeah, since we're still in that aisle of the, you know, dairy, well, non-dairy type of products, butter. Yes, butter, you need, of course, to get you one of these if you're going to have like butter on toast or cook with it or whatever. I love this Smart Balance one. It's the, it's dairy-free butter type of one. It looks like this. There is different ones of these that I have seen other people online get and in photos. I haven't seen it in the store that I go to, only seen this green one. I know there has like, I've seen in pictures like a yellow one, a blue one, another color one. They only have this one. If they had one that was, do they have like an unsalted one? Let me know, because if they did have one, I would actually prefer that. This one is super rich. Like, this one has so much flavor. So even if you did, or you're not vegetarian or vegan or whatever, and you, well, vegan, and you did want an alternative type of butter, I would suggest this, because this has so much flavor in it. It's kind of unbelievable. So yeah, I do have this. This usually lasts me a long time too. I don't go through this fast, and this lasts a long time in general, which that tells you a lot. Yeah, by August of this year. And I got this like in February. So yeah, you can see how long that lasts. So that's the butter. When it comes to vegetables, vegetables can be expensive, or on the, well, not even expensive, like on the pricier side. I know for, well, let's talk about the peppers. For peppers, I eat a lot of peppers. I love peppers. And when you get those green peppers, you know, the bell pepper or the bell peppers or whatever like that, the big green ones, the big red ones, the big yellow, big orange, those can be a lot. I know that the green ones cost a lot less than the red ones, which I don't know why. The red ones are more expensive than the green, the yellow, and the orange. I don't know why they do that. And it's usually like, every time I go, it's like $1 something per pound. The red ones, like I said, is more expensive. It's usually like a high buck, $2 per pound. And it's like, are you serious? So I do still get some of those, because if I want to cook, which of course I'm cooking, but you know, if I want to cook something and I need peppers, because you know, I love my peppers, I'm going to have to use that, because, you know, I don't want to be going through these peppers. So these are my peppers that I love to eat out of the bag. You can, if you like to do that too, you know, you can do it with hummus and stuff. The store I go to, like I said, they don't sell a lot of stuff, you know, like that, because, you know, those people who shop there, you know, it's not a big market for it, so they're not going to order it or request it. So when it comes to hummus, you can make your own hummus. Or you can just buy, you know, you can buy a refried type of vegetarian vegan dip, or, you know, stuff like that to dip your peppers in. I just like to just take them out and eat them. So these are sweet mini peppers. They look like that. Yellow. There's yellow, red, and there's orange. So yes, I love these. And this pack is a lot cheaper, of course, you know, than buying a big pepper. So if you are, you know, on a budget that month, or it's towards the end of the month or whatever, and you still want your peppers, I would highly suggest looking at this. On that note, comes to vegetables, like, I love my broccoli. I completely love my broccoli. Oh my God, I forgot my spinach in the refrigerator. Oh no. I wanted to show you guys that too. But anyways, I love my broccoli. And if you guys watch my Snapchat, which you should follow me on Snapchat, I post a lot of what I eat in a days on Snapchat. So I have my Snapchat going across the screen, or it'll be linked down below and stuff like that. Anyways, so these broccolis are way cheaper, I've noticed, than the broccoli, you know, heads that you buy. The broccoli heads are usually like a buck per pound and stuff like that. This pack right here cost me like $3-4, and it lasts me a lot longer. So if the head of broccoli, or well, basically we're gonna use a lot of broccoli, I would suggest getting this one. You know, just make it easier. So this is the Green Giant fresh broccoli. Looks like this. So if you do see this pack, try to get the bigger one. There is a pack that's smaller than this. Get this big one. This is 32 ounces of broccoli. I get this all the time, and I always buy 2 packs because we love our broccoli. Okay, next is when it comes to fruit. Fruit is one of those things where for me, I'm not really a big fruit person. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I know people have called me out a lot on it. Like, why don't you eat fruit? Why are you always, you know, I always see you eating vegetables. Do you eat any fruit? Yes, I do eat fruit. I eat fruit, okay? And when it comes to fruit, I'm kind of picky when it comes to fruit. Like, I was picky when it comes to vegetables. I'm still kind of picky. When it comes to fruit, I love green apples. They have to be green. So the Granny Smith ones, those are my favorite apples. Grapes, I love green grapes. Yeah, you can tell I love the green stuff. So green fruits and vegetables, they're like my thing. But when it comes to buying fruit, look for what's on sale. Test out new stuff. I know, like, a couple times I bought papaya, and it's like, I would have never thought I would have bought a papaya, you guys, because I really don't know how to pick out a papaya and what's good looking papaya, you know what I mean? So yeah, this time I, of course, bought apples and I bought oranges. The bananas was not looking right. They were so freaking yellow, and the stemmy part at the top, you know, that's usually like the brown part, and then that little stem was so freaking green. It's like, I'm not finna wait that long. You get what I'm saying? So I decided also to get some pineapple. Oh my gosh. This smells so good. And as you can see, it's finally starting to turn that orangey yellowish color, because it wasn't looking like this. This has been sitting on my table now since last almost a week. Yeah, so the fruit there is not ripe when you buy it. You do have to let it set and wait. Yeah. But yes, I got like 2 of these. They were on sale. So I was like, yeah, might as well have some fresh pineapple. You know, pineapple out of can is all right, but it ain't the best. So yes, that's that. So when it comes to more of a snacky thing, because I haven't showed you guys any snacks, and you guys need to have fun on this. Like, having just all fruits and vegetables and rice and beans, you know, sometimes you want to have a party. Sometimes you need to go out and stuff like that and hang with your friends and have, you know, your additional snacks. So when it comes to that, I am a huge popcorn person. I love popcorn, you guys. I love popcorn. When I go to movie theaters, I always had to have popcorn. My movie theater thing used to be popcorn and a slushie. You guys, now I can't have popcorn, but it's all right, because I found an alternative that you can put in a Ziploc bag, you know, hide it in your purse, because you know how they be acting about bringing food in there. But if they're not going to sell things that you can eat, it's like, what do you used to do? So the popcorn that I like to bring is this. This is Bay right here. This is the Boom Chicka Pop popcorn, and this is in the sea salt one. You guys, this tastes just like movie theater popcorn to me. I love this stuff. This is way better than movie theater popcorn. I'm addicted, okay? But the best part is, if you see all that, look at that. Look at that. Are you serious? And it's vegan. Come on. And there's so many different flavors of these. I found this at Bevmo. So yeah. So last but not least that I would like to talk about with you guys is ice cream. Yes, ice cream. Like I said, that, you know, Hispanic store I go to, they don't have a lot of dairy-free options. So I did have to get this at Safeway, where there is, of course, a section for us dairy-free people. And yeah, it's ice cream. So when it comes to ice cream, I don't buy ice cream all the time. I've never been a big ice cream person, to be completely honest. I'm more of a popsicle person. And but what I notice is that sometimes you want to feel like you fit in a little bit, especially when people are over or you're having a dessert party, stuff like that. Especially since summertime, spring and summer's coming up, and everyone's going to be having ice cream. You're going to want ice cream too. I usually make my own ice cream out of bananas and unsweetened cocoa powder, in the blender or whatever, and have, that blended up, whatever, well, frozen bananas. But sometimes you want like a different flavor instead of having like banana ice cream. And sometimes I'm lazy, of course, I'm not gonna lie. So that's when this comes in handy. So this is the this is the So Delicious dairy-free soy milk non-dairy frozen dessert. It's in chocolate velvet. It says organic right there. I freaking love this ice cream. It's literally chocolate heaven. It's also gluten-free if you're, need that in your life. So this is what I get sometimes. Basically, very rare. But it's nice to just have stay in the freezer and stuff like that. So that is basically all I have for this video to share with you guys. I hope it helped. No, I don't. One product I hope it helped, but one product I did forget is spinach.